741. Welcome back in. We want to hear from one of the agencies monitoring conditions as Tropical Storm Ophelia dumps more rain on our local roads. Charlie Gishler with the Maryland State Highway Administration joins us now on the phone. Good morning to you. I think the good news in all of this is that we're not dealing with this rain and rush hour, your weekday rush hour. But I want to ask you, how are things looking right now on the roads for your crews?
Yeah, and good morning, everybody. And yes, that's a big factor here that this isn't happening during the week. It's the weekend, so a lot of folks are smartly riding this storm out at their homes. But yeah, we're beginning to see the winds and the rains and some of the tidal surge come in, starting to affect some of the roadways in the farthest southern part of southern Maryland and also on the lower eastern shore, Ocean City, the Atlantic coast. But that's what we did this week, was went ahead and cleared out all the drainage inlets, the pipes, the drainage ponds and everything else free of litter, free of debris. That way we could get, positive drainage out there. And all of our shops are ready. We're out there stationed across the state, ready to respond. We do expect there's going to be impacts in terms of like low-lying areas, flooding, with trees down as well. So just be safe out there. If you don't have to go out, we recommend that you stay home. If you do, the best thing to do is go to roads.maryland.gov and click on that chart icon. That'll give you access to hundreds of live traffic cameras and our incident page, which is updated in real time.
Yeah, we appreciate all the work you guys have put into preparing for this. I know we talked about the coastal areas that you guys are typically concerned about. Any other parts of the state that you're really kind of keeping a close eye on as far as specific roads?
The storm is supposed to really impact the most the southern part of the state, like southern Maryland, Charles, St. Mary's, Calvert County, but also on the lower eastern shore. But that doesn't limit anything in the Bay communities either. On either the east or west side of the Chesapeake Bay, they're supposed to be getting a surge of water there, a couple of feet. So that's gonna inundate some of the low-lying areas. So all of our crews are stationed all across the state right now. They're patrolling, looking for any trees down or any roads that have water on it that we have to put high water signs on. We recommend that if you do have to go out today, again, roads.maryland.gov chart icon. But if you do have to go out, take your time, drive below the speed limit because they're posted for dry conditions. And if you come across a situation like at an intersection where the power is out and the intersection signals are not working, you have to treat that as a stop condition. So keep that in mind. That is a Maryland law. So just be safe out there and give yourself plenty of time if you have to go. But again, the best bet is just to try to ride it out at home until the storm passes.
Yeah, good day to stay on the couch for sure. I do want to ask you, thankfully we are not in weekday rush hour. It is the weekend, but a lot of people still have to go out. Any advice for people who still have to drive today?
Yeah, the best thing you can do is have information in your back pocket. So make a plan before you have to go out. Give yourself some time. Again, I can't emphasize enough our chart icon, the roads.maryland.gov. Toward the bottom of the page, you'll see CHART. It stands for Coordinated Highway Action Response Team. If you click on that, you can get live traveler information, which means access to traffic cameras. We have an incident page that's in real time, so you can make a plan, but also no detour routes. So if you're driving along and something happens while you're en route, like a tree down or something like that, know an alternate to go around that. There's going to be running water across the roadways. That's a dangerous condition. We always say turn around and don't drown. Have a backup plan just in case there's something that happens on your commute.
Yeah, absolutely. Great advice. We know you have a busy day ahead of you, but we appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. Charlie Gishler from the Maryland State Highway Administration. Thank you.
My pleasure.